This week, Bill shows how we manually level the coach.
This week, we answer a viewer question. Our viewer, Brian, asked for a video on how we level our 2003 Alfa See Ya motorhome. Brian owns a 2006 Alfa See Ya and wanted to know. Alfa used the Kwikee Level Best system, and while there is an automatic version of this, we have the manual version. Once we found that perfect spot to stay in, we then have to prepare to level the coach. I put it in neutral, set the parking brake, but I leave the engine running for the leveling process because the levelers only operate with the ignition switch on. If we're going to be a few days or more in that spot, I'll put the tire covers on at this point. This makes it easier to put them on. The next step is to dump the air from the air suspension. This allows the levelers to have the longest travel and keeps the coach as low as possible for stability. With the air suspension empty, I turn on the leveler control and start lowering the jacks to make contact with the ground. The arrow buttons lower 2 jacks at a time on the side the arrow is pointed at. I can tell when the jacks make contact with the ground because the coach will move a bit when they touch down. Once all of the jacks have made contact with the ground, I start the leveling. The coach came with 2 bubble levels on the side of the dashboard. I found these to be slow to respond and didn't give me accurate level information. I prefer to use these surface levels that I just put on a flat surface. In our case, I use the kitchen counter, and I have Sherry tell me what the bubble does as I make adjustments. Or if she's not available, I just walk back to it and look for myself. Once I have an idea of where the coach is high, I lower the jacks on the other side. This is trial and error process when I have to do it by myself. But with Sherry's help, she tells me which direction the bubble is indicating. Then I just keep lowering the jacks until she tells me to stop when the bubble is centered. If the bubble shows one corner is lower or higher, I can use the individual jack controls to raise or lower any corner. I should point out that when I say raise a jack, that means the corner of the coach will go down. When I say lower a jack, that means that the corner of the coach goes up. This is the same way that the control works and is indicated. Pressing the DN button or down button will lower a jack and raise the coach on that corner. Again, I lower the jacks on the side opposite of the bubble, and this brings that side of the coach up. So if the back of the coach is high, I lower the jacks on the front of the coach. If the front of the coach is high, I lower the jacks on the rear of the coach. This is true of side-to-side leveling as well. When the coach is level, I turn off the level control, then I can turn off the motor. Brian also asked if it's okay to raise the coach so high that the wheels come off the ground. Well, for this, the simple answer is no. The wheels need to be supported, or the weight of the axle and wheels can damage parts of the suspension. It would be better to have leveling blocks under the tires if you need to lower the jacks that much. But dumping the air in the suspension first eliminates this most of the time. If you have questions about RV living or have suggestions for topics for videos, leave a comment below. We do videos every week and we appreciate hearing from our viewers.
Thanks for watching our video. If you like what you see, press the like button below and subscribe. And also check out our other videos.